We will now explore some of the particle editor features here in the canvas. We will start with the import button. We've seen this one before. Here we can import into the protocol materials or data. And the shape of the node that is created depends. If it's a material, it's a circular shape, but if it's a data node, then it will be a square shape. This is the import button. We also have filters for the canvas. These filters work for comments and nodes that we have in the protocol. We can specify them here in this manner. So if you see the exclamation mark, this is a node and this one is a comment. To visualize, for example, this comment, we click on the node and then we go to comments here, and this is a comment that I wrote for this experiment. While we are editing the protocol, we can save the experiment as it is, or we can save a different version of the experiment as a new version, or save it creating a new experiment. If you see here, we have a unlock button. So we use the lock feature to prevent the workflow for being modified. So once a protocol is locked, all changes will need to be made in a new version in a new experiment. Here is unlock, so we can modify this protocol. But if we lock it, then the protocol cannot be edited anymore. If we want to edit, we need to create a new experiment, a new protocol for it. And this is the launch button. You can use the launch feature to launch and run a specific workflow. The version of this experiment is automatically saved and locked when the run is launched. Moving forward to some of the canvas navigation options. This is pretty standard. We have zoom in and zoom out. Let's check it out. We also have the fit to the page option, so we can see the entire workflow, and we can center the workflow. Now we will explore some of the tabs here. First, with the protocol tab. As you can see, we use the protocol tab to view the automated English translation of the specified graphical workflow. The protocol is automatically sorted to reduce the execution time of the workflow, and the time-based sorting does not apply to computational steps. Each step of the protocol contains some widgets for nodes, data expected, approvers, notifications, and also to edit the step. You can use also the comment feature to add comments to any node or edge of the workflow. You can add the comment simply by clicking on the node and write a comment here. This is a node comment, and post it. Or you can click on a node here and enter a comment here. Comment. Previous comments made by users are also present here. We use the Info tab, the Information feature, to view the information about any material, node, or edge in the workflow. Simply click on the node or edge and go to the Information tab to see how we display relevant information here. So for each material we have this context menu. Right clicking on the material. This is what we are going to explore now. The first one is add step. We've seen this before, but we have an operation toolbox and several operations from which to pick. By clicking on it, we can select the parameters in details, and then we can add the step here. We can also modify the material. If we change our mind, We can first delete the one that we want to modify, or add a new one. For example, this one, matte, let's add it, and now we can delete it. Yes, I want to delete it. And then we click on save. This is how the material is modified. The third one is to remove the material. It's pretty straightforward. I don't want to do it right now for this example. The fourth one is the link option. We use this feature to link two workflows in a sequence in time. User can choose from a node from a list of available nodes to link. The benefits of the linking and merging options in the menu will be explored in a separate video. Similar to the materials, now the data nodes have also a context menu. We will explore these options really quickly. Here we can, for example, add a step and create a notebook, upload a notebook, or import from workspace. Pretty straightforward. We work with notebooks in data nodes. We can also delete this step. Let's do it. And now we get the original notebook, the original data node that we imported. We can see in info the data here, a CSV file, and we can also add a step and create a notebook. Here we can specify the parameters and save.